Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk about the common mistakes made when starting to design the spaces of a home. I decided to make this video because I get many questions about it, and I have identified some things that people forget that it can be expensive to fix them. I will share with you 5 tips that I consider when designing a space, whether for a client or my own home. These tips will help you organize your ideas, establish a plan, and prioritize things according to their contribution to a space. This way, you can create your dream home efficiently. By the way, if you are new here, I'm Zahira Kuri, architect, interior and lighting designer, founder of D.Signers. If you have any questions after watching this video, don't forget to leave your questions in a comment below. Don't forget to click the like button. It's the best thing you can do to support this channel. I will appreciate it very much. Also guys, I'd like to mention again how happy I am to be back with all of you. I've been away for over 6 months because I've been working on something really special and beneficial for all of you guys. This new project will help you elevate your interior design skills to the most professional level. If you want to be the first to know when this project will be released, you can click the link in the description box below to sign up, and remember to stick around for more information on the upcoming videos. Are you ready? Let's get started. Mistake number 1, don't define our style and needs. A common mistake is not to stop and think and to ask ourselves what we really want and need. What makes a space special and unique is that it reflects the way of life of the individual who live in that space. It is important to understand that each of us is unique and we use a space in different ways according to our habits. Therefore, it is important to know what we really like and what works in our daily lives. It is important to evaluate our space's functional aspects that consists of evaluating how we use the different rooms to establish a list of the furniture, its quantity, and the distribution within our home. Also, we must organize our ideas and taste regarding the aesthetics of the space. We must know what attracts us and makes us feel good. Seeking inspiration is very important, but it doesn't end there. Instead of following trends and copying ideas, first, ask yourself what you admire about the rooms and what do you like about those inspiration. Is it the textures, the color palette, the materials, the lighting plan, or the style of the furniture? Once you have your personal preferences, you can start your own interior design process with confidence. To organize the ideas of those things that we need and like, it is important to make a mood board. A mood board consists of looking for images of reference projects, furnitures, lamps, colors, decorative objects, fabrics, or anything else you like and capturing them on a canvas. If you're interested in learning more on how to create your own mood boards, let me know in the comments if you want to see a video about this in the future. Mood boards is something that designers do to be able to visualize all ideas more efficiently. It is also important to make decisions when buying, as it helps to keep up with the aesthetics we have defined, thus avoiding spending on things that are not in harmony with the idea and general appearance of our space. Mistake number 2, not having a defined color palette. Not setting a color palette is another common mistake. After knowing the style or styles that we like, it is important to establish a general color palette that will serve as a guide to choose our furniture, lamps, rugs, wall art, etc. To choose a suitable color palette, evaluate your style and spaces details, such as floor color, doors, coverings, natural and artificial lighting. Set neutral colors for the overall space and the accent colors that will define your color palette. Obviously, this color palette can evolve or include other colors in the future. Still, it is important to have it as a base to know if a particular item you want to buy now or in the future harmonizes with your space and the colors you already define. Planning the colors and materials is essential to ensure that your home is cohesive. By the way, I will leave you 2 excellent videos about colors. In one of them, I explain how to combine colors using the color wheel, and in the other, I talk about neutral colors and how to choose them correctly. I'll leave the link up here and in the description box. Mistake number 3, not investing in a lighting plan. A prevalent mistake is not investing in lighting. I imagine you suspected that I was going to talk to you about lighting. Yes, I will never get tired of saying it. Lighting is everything in design and architecture. We do nothing spending on pretty details or establish a perfect color palette if we don't properly illuminate our spaces. Why is lighting so important? Because it dramatically changes how we perceive a space and how we feel in it. Besides, good lighting makes our furnishings and decorative elements stand out, since the relationship of matter and light creates contrast in the space, which allows us better to define the volumes and geometry of the composition. It adds depth and makes a space much more interesting and aesthetic. In my lighting video, I explain and reveal how to illuminate the spaces correctly, work with layering lighting, and choose the color temperature of a lamp, among other fundamental concepts. I will leave the link here and in the description box. Mistake number 4, forgetting that details are part of the composition. The details I'm referring to are the general details of a space, such as doorknobs, faucets, handles, cornices, moldings, etc. I call these details jewels of the space, and I like to compare it with fashion. For example, an outfit becomes even more special when it is complemented with beautiful earrings, rings, a brooch, or a belt, right? Those details are what add personality, style, and make the difference. The same happens with interior design. Details are a fundamental part of the composition and are responsible for making a common space something extraordinary. It should be noted that these details must adhere to the style and color palette that you have defined. Another mistake people often make is buying on impulse to take advantage of a special price. In the long term, these impulse purchases can be costly. Buying on impulse to take advantage of a discount on a specific item can lead you to buying things that you don't really need or don't add anything to a space because it doesn't go with the style of the things you already have at home. Maybe the color of this piece doesn't harmonize with your color palette. It's not functional because it is too big or small for your room, and so on. These purchases are often expensive because once you add this new element that you found acceptable for its price, it can totally break the harmony you have already created and subtracted beauty and functionality from everything you have invested. So when you buy, have your mood board in hand, your color palette, and a clear idea of the items you really need due to their function so that you don't regret or ruin all the effort you have made so far. So remember, define your style and what you really need. Create a mood board that will help you make decisions according to your wishes and taste. Define your color palette. Invest in lighting. Don't forget the details because they are a fundamental part of a space's composition. Don't buy on impulse. Stick to your style and the things that really add to the comfort and beauty of your space. Guys, if you want to see more common interior design mistakes and how to fix them, check out my free guide in the description box below. If you liked this video, please click like to support this channel. I will appreciate it very much. Thanks for watching, and remember to follow me at my personal Instagram, where I share tips and information on interior design, lighting, and architecture. Have a beautiful week. See you in the next one.